What's up, guys? Just another day in the kitchen. Today's episode is going to be just a little different. The holiday season's just going away. We got Christmas coming up soon if you guys celebrate, but we're just recovering from that turkey coma from Thanksgiving and all the food that we consumed. After all, this is the only kitchen that doesn't cook food, but we stay cooking that heat. But long story short, today I was listening to one of my favorite artists, A$AP Rocky, and I realized, didn't this guy drop a pair of shoes a couple months ago? So, without further ado, today I'm going to go ahead and look up whatever happened to, I'm going to look up whatever the hell happened to those A$AP Rocky Under Armour sneakers. Thanks for cooking with us. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at We Don't Cook Food, as well as Twitter. And let's see what's happening.
Gotta do it till you get it right. So my niggas getting high on the regular.
So, like any sneakerhead nowadays, one of the first things I did was unfortunately go on StockX, and I'll explain in another video why I don't mess with them. But for now, I just wanted to get an idea of how the prices on the sneakers were going today. Man, only $280 most recently? That's gotta be, something's gotta be wrong with this. There's no way. I mean, they look kinda crazy. Not even crazy. By today's standards, they look like a normal dad shoe. And it looks like the retail was about $250, which is kinda steep, considering Yeezys only started out at $220 with shipping and tax for the retail. For the V2s anyway. I definitely want to go ahead and see what else is up with these and figure out why they're kind of sitting and really what happened to these and whether or not Under Armour made a mistake signing Rocky. I think the best place to start with the history of this shoe should go back to when Rocky first signed to Under Armour. He stated in September 2017 that he wanted more than a collaboration partner. I now have the ability to create a better situation for today's kids so they can go from school to a safe place to create without boundaries. Under Armour was the company that was most excited about my idea to turn sportswear products on their head while bettering kids' lives. So why would Under Armour be interested in working with the fashion killer? Well, it probably wouldn't hurt that Rocky has over 8.1 million followers on Instagram and over 2.3 million followers on Twitter. Not to mention that he was the face of Dior in their Fall-Winter 2016 campaign, something that was truly historic at the time. So I think you guys can see why I think Rocky deserved his own sneaker, but I think what we should do now is actually take a look at it and see whether or not the look itself might have affected why it didn't sell too well. On Sunday, May 20th, 2018, Rocky finally gave the world what they wanted in a 2-hour, interesting performance art piece in New York City titled Lab Rat. Now, during this performance, Rocky finally told us that his new album Testing was coming soon, as well as giving us our first look at his signature sneakers with Under Armour, as you guys can see in the picture. Now, online, the first reactions weren't too good. People were immediately comparing it to a skate shoe, saying it looked like trash. You guys can see some of the comments here. Now, the most common criticism was comparing it to the Osiris D3S. I'm going to put up a few more pictures for you guys to get an idea of what it looked like. But Rocky had this to say himself about the sneaker. He said that it's targeted to be a rave sneaker more than anything because I don't really like lounges and clubs. If you want to slam dance, if you want to go mosh, if you want to jump on people's backs and shit, this is the perfect shoe for that. You know what I'm saying? This is for fucking skate raving. Most of my friends skate, so it all works out. Well, in addition to petty online hate that Rocky received, Osiris Shoes actually took to Instagram to take shots at Under Armour with this picture posted right here, saying, "We all know who dropped it first." Now in that picture you can see that is the Osiris D3 on the right that the Under Armour collaboration is being compared to. I don't know, do you guys think that it's petty, or do you think that they have a right to take shots at them? What do you know? In conclusion, I think it's too early to say whether or not the Under Armour ASAP Rocky collab is completely a waste and whether or not it's dead. I think the biggest thing that might have hurt the hype was just the lack of promotion. It wasn't until August of this year, only 1 month before the release of the actual sneakers and collab, that Rocky appeared on national television, appearing on The Daily Show with Trevor Noah to actually talk about the sneakers and the release of the album. So unlike a traditional rollout with music or with anything hype, you didn't really see these sneakers featured on any of Rocky's friends or anywhere else, and I think more than anything, that plus the fact that they were kind of hefty, $250 retail, I think that really played into it as to why it wasn't the most hype. I think had Rocky, given these to people a bit earlier, the people in the groups around him like Playboy Cardi, for example, and other influencers that mess with him like Ian Connor, I think people like that, if they would have been seen more regularly on foot, the way Kanye does it, in the way Virgil with Off-White, just really letting the celebrity friends rock it and really advertise it that way as like a walking billboard, I think that would have had the biggest impact for Rocky and therefore would have given him the best hype for this actual collab. I do think that in the future he's going to have even better stuff. He's always been an amazing designer and innovator, and at the end of this video I don't want anybody to take away any kind of saltiness or shade, but I just wanted to really address the issue, and I think that with the next rollout it could be a lot better. But let us know what you guys think. Did you guys like this type of video? Comment in the comments below. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Keep cooking with us. Let's finish this year strong together, and let's keep cooking. Thank you.